Hello, snowboarders of the internet. I'm your host, Avran LeFeber, and in this video we're going to review the Salomon Assassin Pro. That's right, the beefed up Assassin with the premium ingredients in it. This board is available in 150, 153, 156, 159, 162, 158 wide, and 163 wide. This board features Salomon's Rock Out camber profile, which is basically cam rocker, but it's a camber 2.0 between the feet, so it's flattened out with rocker in the tip and the tail. This just makes it easier to engage, to load up and pop, as well as giving a little bit better float and powder and ease of entry into turns. I rode this board on a sunny bluebird day at Copper Mountain, and the snow consistency was anything from ice and chunder to slush and perfectly groomed corduroy. There was a moderate amount of wind, but not a lot. And I rode this board with my K2 Thraxis boots and my K2 Indie bindings. This board comes in with just above a middle of the road flex, so you got a little bit of play in the nose and the tail, stiffer through that midsection, with a little bit of torsional flex, but not a crazy amount of it. Now, this board's fairly stable for the most part. You do get some chatter in the tip and the tail, more in the nose than the tail just due to that directional twin shape, but it's not really anything that you feel underfoot. In rutted out terrain, if you're going like Mach 10 speeds, you do get bucked around a little bit. You do feel every dip and divot in there, but if you're on a groomer, haul ass, you're probably not feeling anything with this board. The camber profile on this board is really easy to engage, and as such, it makes popping with this board a blast. There is a decent amount of rebound with this board, so you will get up in the air. You want to launch that cat track hit? Go for it. Hitting a side hit, hip, send it. You just want to ollie off that roller, tail tap that fat little skier kid and get on your way? Do it up. Basically, this board is very poppy and very easy to engage. When it comes to jumping, small to large, this thing's got you covered. It's one of those boards that the lip just amplifies the pop that it has, and it's got that stability you want for when you fall out of the sky and just want to leave a dent in the landing. Well, I don't know if you really want to leave a dent in the landing. I'd hope you're riding away, but sometimes you leave a crater when you're riding away. It just happens. This is one of those boards you can swivel and sizzle with when you're buttering. The tips are very easy to engage due to that rocker zone, and you can really put your weight out over it. There's not a lot of fight. There'll be a little bit of rebound, but not like so much that it's overpowering your legs and you're fighting through everything you're doing. It's a board that, you can just play around with and have fun. Now, when it comes to jibbing, that sweet spot in the rocker zones is immense, and you want to make sure that when you engage it, you're really pushing into it and utilizing that camber zone right where it meets it, so you do get some pop out of the feature that you're on. Nose and tail presses, very easy with this board. Sliding sideways, it hugs the feature, but you can feel that there's some girth in there, so you might have to manhandle it from time to time if you're sliding sideways. Don't worry about it. High speed jibbing, slow speed jibbing, it's got you covered. Slow speed jibbing might be a little more iffy than high speed jibbing, but I wouldn't sweat it. The one thing I will say is the side cut is dialed on this board. It transitions from edge to edge smoothly and very effortlessly. It's one of those boards that you can rail a hard carve with, or you can be a little more laid back and mellow. You want to just transition slowly as you go from one side of the trail back to the other, do it. You want to do a tight, quick setup turn? Go for it. Or if you're really feeling aggressive and you want to just load the center of that board, get deep and low and just lay your arm out, it's going to be able to handle it. Now, I didn't get this board on any ice, so I really can't comment on how that side cut is on ice, but I know for when I was riding this thing, it felt great. What I can say is that when I was riding the mini pipe, side cut felt dialed, felt locked in, especially when I was transitioning across the flat bottom and then going up the wall. Didn't feel like it was going to wash out, so it's got that going for it. So who is this board for? All mountain freestyle rider with more of a freestyle focus, or even a rad dad. This board's super fun. It's got that snap and response you want, but it's still playful where you need it. You can just ride the whole mountain with it, launching off rollers and side hits, laying cars, spraying fat little skier kids, spraying fat old skier guys. It doesn't matter. Spray the whole fat skier family, because who gives a shit about them? It's just a good board for all around riding. Comparable boards, the Ride Algorithm, the Yes Typo, the Capita Mercury. This has been my review of the Salomon Assassin Pro. Do you agree with it? Do you disagree with it? Do you own one? Are you going to buy one? Leave me a comment down below. Let's have a conversation about this snowboard. If you're new here, remember to subscribe, click the bell, get those notifications. That way you're not missing any of the videos we've got coming out for all you snowboarders of the internet. And if you'd really like to support us and you really want to see us build out our content and our channel and our snowboarding network, swing on over to Angry Snowboarder VIP. I can tell you more here, but I've got a video over there that'll explain it perfectly for you. As always, I've been your host, Avran LeFeber, and I'll see you in another video.